Hello guys, welcome back to Funny Soft Tech. Now we are going to see about the most important concept of core Java project development course, that is called class, object and methods. Okay, we will try to understand what is class, what is object and methods. If you know this concept, then you are easily develop any type of Java applications. This is the main important basic block of the Java. So strictly go ahead and see that all the terms. Don't skip the video. So try to watch till end, because of this only the concept to become the Java developer from beginner. Okay, so we'll see now what is class. So there are multiple and lot of definitions are there in internet, as well as some materials and books. So we'll see. For understanding purpose, as a beginner, I will give you some basic and understandable definitions for these terms. Okay, for example, class is it's like a collection of member variables and methods. Simply, it is a space or area which is having the collection of variables and methods. That is simply class. That's it. Okay, then what is object here? So object is nothing but like an instance of class. What is that instance of class? As a beginner, have you understand this definition? Or some documents and something it says like an object is a real-time world. Its existence. What is that actually? It's a real-time thing in the world. What is that meaning? How you compare that definition in Java world? Okay, just ignore those type of definitions. I will provide one basic definition for you. Okay, as a beginners. So simply, object is a unit of memory. Okay, or memory space. Memory space. Okay, what is there in that memory space? It contains the state of the class. Okay, what is the state here? Simply state in the sense the data of, or simply the values, variable values. Okay, so memory area, object is a memory area or memory space which is having only the data of particular variables which is there in the particular class. Okay, I hope you understand this definition. We'll see in detail. So I'm going to open Paint. Okay, fine. So I will provide one basic real world example of object and class. If you try to understand this example, then you have the clear picture over object and class. Okay, it's a real world example. After we understand that real world example, then we will convert into technical example. Okay, so for example, I opened one institute. Okay, this is my institute. Here I have one reception. Okay, this is my reception. So this is my reception. Okay, fine. Now what I'm going to do here, one lady is sitting in front of the reception. For example, here one lady is there. Okay, here one receptionist is there. Just assume this is a lady. I think it's look like lady. Yeah. Okay, fine. So I want to join in this course. So what I have to do, I just go to this reception and I'm going to submit my form. Okay, for example, I'm going to reach the reception and I asked like I want to join the course. Then she asking two questions to me. What is your name? So I am telling like funny. So whatever I am telling, she is going to manually type the form. Then after that, which course you want to join? Then I say like a Java. So she types like course colon Java. Okay, so she entered these two things in one form and going to print it and give to me. Okay, and gives to return to me. Okay, fine. After 5 minutes, one more guy. So this is called like a for example, first person one. Okay, fine. Next, after 5 minutes, second person came to reception, person 2. Same, after that she asking like same two questions. What is your name? So he said like Tony. Then again she is going to type name Tony. Okay, after the second question is what is you want, I mean which course you want to join? Course colon he said like Python. Okay, after few more minutes, person 3 came to that reception and do the same. So again she asking what's your name, and he said like some Jock. So again she is going to type name colon Jock, and which course you want to join. Then he said like Angular. Then again she is typing like course colon Angular. Like that she is prepared the forms and distribute to all the persons. Okay, so for each and every person she is doing same thing, repetition of work. Okay, she is going to type name colon funny course colon Java, name colon Tony course colon Python, name colon Jack course colon Angular. So here if you observe that name and course are the same things, it's like a template. Okay, repetition of work, only the values of name and values of course is going to change. Okay, so why she is going to type the same things multiple times? That's what she thinks and provide one solution. So what is that solution? Instead of typing individually, she is going to type one template. Okay, she is developed one template. In the template form, in the template having name colon blank. Okay, same thing. What is that next one? Course colon again blank. She has made like this one template. She prepared one template and printed this template and keep it in her desk. Okay, so person 1 is came to this reception and asked like I want to join a course. Then she is instead of typing everything, she is giving like one template to that person 1, like so she is going to give this template, entire template. She is going to xerox this and gives to first person. Okay, so the first person is going to use this template by filling his information. This is the person 1 and the corresponding name is doing like funny. She's entering only values. Okay, funny and course. Course is like Java. Okay, then again person 2 came to here and asking like a same 2. So instead of typing everything, what she will do, same, she's going to Xerox this entire template is already ready, just Xerox it and gives to person 2 with particular person details. Okay, like second person name is Tony and the course is Python. Instead of doing all the things, she is doing only the data only he is entering. Already template is there, name and course is the common, the template is there. Okay, so in this scenario we are reusing that entire template. Okay, so this is the actual example. I hope you understand that earlier and now object and classes behavior. We will entirely convert this example, real world example, into technical example. It's like a Java example. Okay, so here template is nothing but class. Okay, and these Xerox copies is nothing but object. This is one object and this is also one object. So ultimately we are going to create one class, and for the usage we are going to create object for that class and we are going to use those objects. Okay, I hope you understand, guys. So if you see that I'm going to create one class for these things. Okay, so for example class and object. So I'm going to create one Java class for that. So I'm going to create class and the class name is like, what is the class name? Class name is like a person. Okay, so open brace and close brace. Here class having member variables and member methods. So as of now you just park it aside for the methods, concentrate on only the variable. Variable is the most important things in the class. Okay, so variable, of course we know how to declare the variables. It's like a access modifier, public, return type, first one is name, so definitely string, and the name, student name or the name of the person, and second variable is public, course also string course, course. Okay, fine. So my class is ready. Class having collection of member variables and member methods. Methods as of now just park it aside. So I have created one template for form person. Okay, so I want to use person one came and use this template. How is use this template? By creating object of that. Okay, how to create object? The syntax of object is syntax of object creation. Syntax of object creation. How will do that? So by using new keyword, we are going to call the constructor of the class. Okay, as of now you just park it. These are all the constructors, everything we will discussing on the OOP concepts. As of now we are going to use new keyword along with the class name and open brace and close brace semicolon. Okay, this is the object and we are going to store that object into one variable like p1 equals to, this is the variable name, which is the this is up to you, whatever you want you can create as a name, and we need to mention the type of this variable. This variable type is person class type. Okay, the person class type. I'm going to create new person. Okay, the syntax is we are going to call like a person class name along with new keyword, and we are going to store the object is into one variable, and we need to mention the variable type. Okay, the particular class type as a type of the variable. So this is the syntax and example for the object creation. Then I want to use this object. How I'm going to use? Okay, Like I want to person 1 is I'm going to use name. I'm going to enter some value to that name. So p1 dot name is equals to, if it is, name is a string variable, so we need to give the data into double quotations. Okay, what is that name? Like funny. Okay, fine. Then I'm going to enter p1 dot, okay, course equals to the course name. Course name is Java. Okay, so this is the object and class types. So okay, strictly go ahead and create one example for this. So go to your folder funny softec and my programs, go Java practice. Okay, then create new document, text document, and my program name is class example. For example, class example, so that extension should be Java. Okay, .java. Change the extension, then right click on this file and open with notepad++. Okay, for upcoming 2 sessions we will use this notepad++. So next we will go for the wonderful and beautiful IDE like NetBeans IDE. Okay, I will tell you how to download IDE and how to develop a project. Everything I will tell you. As of now we are using notepad++. Okay, then type the code. Let's type the coding now. So the class name is a program name, class example.java, right? So class example. Okay, simply open brace, close brace. Then what is the next step? Public static void main. Open brace, close brace. So inside the main method we have one argument like string args of array. Simply. Okay, that's good. Next, what I have to do, I want to initialize. Okay, fine. I want to remove this. So class is a collection of member methods and member variables. So as of now we are concentrating on the only member variables. Okay, just park it aside for the methods. Okay, we will see later. So member variables, right? I want to declare one variable in some age is equals to 10, or okay, same you can use like string name equals to initially for example the funny or Java. Okay, initially you can use some empty value. Okay, then string course equals to empty value. Initially both are empty. So class, this is nothing but class having member variables and member methods. So here member variables are there. Okay, now fine, I want to create an object of it and I want to use these 2 variables. How can I use this? So that's what, Control S, save it, and I want to create one more class, new text document, class example test class. Okay, test.java. Okay, yes, and open this. Open in notepad++. Put it with notepad++. So here same. So class example test. This is my test class. From here I want to call the class example.java variables. Okay, this is another class. Okay, same. So every class having collection of member variables and member methods. Here public static void main also one method. Okay, public static void main. So method string args. So here I want to create a object of object creation.
how can I use that variable inside other class? I mean, which is there in other class? Through the object. Okay. How can I create an object? By using new keyword and call the constructor of the default constructor of the class or the class name. What is the class name here? Class example. So it creates a object, and I want to store this object into one variable. That variable name is, for example, class example, right? CE. CE. This is the variable. Which type of variable? This one. Class example type. The class name. Okay. Object is created successfully. Now I want to use the variables. Now I am able to call all the variables. Okay. Here some access modifiers are there: public, private, protected. If you put public, so this variable will be available to all the classes, all the other classes, outside classes. If you put private, these variables not able to get from other classes. If you put private, this class and the child class only able to use these variables. So that's what I am using, public modifier. Okay, public modifiers. Save it and go to this class. I want to call the variables. So see, system.out.println name variable value. Okay, so how to print the variable data plus. So here variable, I don't have a variables there in other class. How to get the variables? So by using object CE. Okay, my reference is CE. So go to here, CE dot name, variable name is name. Okay, simply copy, Control C, Control V. So here course value. So CE dot course, COURSE course. Okay, save it. That's it. We just go ahead and compile it. So I'm going to open command prompt here. So how to compile? Java C. Which class I am going to compile? The test class. Okay, the class which is having the main method, that class only we are text care. Java C, the main method class, I mean test class is class example, right? Class example test. Example tester Java. Hit enter. So it compiles. Here internally two .class files are will be created. See here, class example.class, but we are using class example test, right? Class example test. We are compiling class example test, but ultimately it is created both files, class example class as well as class example test.class. Okay, it's a child relationship. That is called, like in inheritance concept, we use like a has a relationship. Okay, we will see later when we discuss about both concepts. We will discuss, no problem. Okay, fine. Open command prompt. Now I want to run the class Java. So here program class name, class example test, class example test. Hit enter. See, name value empty, course value empty, initial values are empty only we are giving there. See, empty. Now see, okay, so I want, for example, funny came to here and use this object. So funny object or P1 object. P1 means person 1. Okay, so I am going to set the values. How to set? P1 means object 1 dot name equals to, I want to set like funny. Then P1 dot course equals to, what's the course? Like Java. Okay, now P1 okay, P1 name and P1 course. Save it. Now see the output. Compile the file. and run the file. See, name value funny and Java. Okay, now one more person came to here and create one more object. Control C, Control V. So person 2. Person 2. Object name different. So P1 is differ, P2 is differ. One more Xerox copy of the particular class. Okay. So he is going to set P2 dot name equals to, he is set it like a Tony. Then P2 dot course equals to like Python. Okay, and he is going to print like this. So I just cut these values and paste it here. Control V. Okay, so I'm going to print like both the objects P1 and Control C, Control V. Here P2. This is the person 2 values. Save it. Now go to command prompt. Okay, sorry, I need to compile first. Compile Java C command, then Java command. See, first one funny Java and Tony Python. Okay, now I want to modify this Java to some other language P1. See, how can I do that? By using P1 dot course again I'm going to set in the value course like a Angular. So what is the output here? Now P1 dot name, P1 dot course. Here ultimately Angular is the output. Okay, compile it and then run it. So funny Angular, Tony Python. This is the second object. This is the first object. Whatever you modified, you add that should be reflects on particular object. Okay, it should not be reflect on other objects. This is about objects and classes concept. I hope you understand, guys. Just stay tuned. And next session we are going to discuss about method. That is a very important concept in methods. How to create a method, how to call the method, what is the arguments, what is the return type, everything we will discuss in this session. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.